Boom. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Trading Wars. Thanks for joining me today. Really appreciate you guys joining here. Shout out to the Trading Wars Army members. Hope you guys had a great day. Let me know where you're tuning in from tonight. Let me throw your names up on the screen. I'm here chilling with the SPY Options Mastery book, guys. I've been just going through, doing a proofreading, making sure that's good to go, and making sure that the charts are to the level that I want them to be. So I'm making sure I do my due diligence. Always do my due diligence, guys, and make sure that this book is quality before releasing it. So it's going to be released this Sunday. Okay, guys? Book is coming this Sunday, and we're going to take a little sneak peek in there for you guys that are here to support me. And why don't I go ahead and also let me just retweet out the stream, let everybody know we're here today and we're ready to rock and roll, to give education to the world, to help each other. That's what we do every single day. All right, so boom, I'm going to quote this now, live now. Come for Fibonacci food. Let's see if we can combine Fibonacci and food. That's usually a good combination, right? And then let me go ahead here. Let's pull up SPY. All right, here we go with SPY. Okay, pull that up here. Boom. Now we're ready to rock and roll today. All right. Okay, boom. All right, so who do we have in the building? We have Elaine. What's going on? Red Bank, good to see you. Tom, Arizona, how you doing? Adam from Franklin, believe that's Kentucky. What's going on? Todd, Santa Rosa, good to see you. OJ, there we go, from Colombia. Good to see you, brother. All right, happy to have you guys here, man. Really am. Let's talk about today. So today, guys, we had some trading in the VIP room. I'm going to walk you through it. So I'm going to start off here, guys, with putting up the previous day's high, right? So right off the open, guys, I wanted to take the opening range breakout. And you'll see today we actually got burnt a little bit on the opening range breakout on the 5 and the 3 minute. They were both losers, okay? So if I look at the 3 minute chart right here, and I knew this was going to happen at some point because for the last 4 opening range breakouts we took on SPY, they were all winners, right? So nothing is going to be 100% accurate. So I was mentally okay today that, okay, we're probably going to lose on the orb, but I still have to follow my rules, right? Because the most that I've seen with opening range breakout win streaks and lose streaks, I've seen 10. So you can win 10 in a row, you can lose 10 in a row, right? So because we're at number 4, we were at 4 winning trades in a row on the orb, we could still be going more. So you always have to play your edge, whether you win or lose. Always play your edge, okay? So you'll see I took some heat today for sure, but I was able to recover it back, and I'll show you guys how I did that. And I have some more exciting announcements too. But let's go ahead here in the setup alerts. Let me walk you guys through today. So this morning, so good morning, nice little gap up. No, so I even said this morning we've been on a huge win streak with the orb. So at some point we will lose. So risk small today. Long on the 3 minute orb, beauty of a pop. So we got a little bit of a pop on the orb, and then I just killed it right away because it didn't really work out. And on the 5, we took another loss on the 5. And then from there, guys, we were able to get some winners. So we had the 15 minute orb was a winner. The 3 minute was inside bar was a winner as well. And we also had an outside bar, which was a winner. So I'm going to show you guys that. Okay, so normally just have a stop loss. All right, so you can see on the 3, we popped up, we came back down, that was a loser. On the 5, same thing, we popped up and then we formed this outside bar. So right after we lost on this opening range breakout, I took this outside bar here. So this outside bar was still a good trade. So this outside bar gave us at least 1.5 to 1 on our trade. So that was a good one. And then if we go to the 15, you'll see the 15 minute was also a good risk to reward. We had that right there, boom, right here. So we still got, you know, about 1.5 candles from the 15 minute. That was great too, guys. And then from there, what happened after that was it was pretty much a Fibonacci day. And that brings me to the topic of this video. It's pretty much straight up Fibonacci day today. All right. And what I want to do here is I really want to take a second here. And I'm going to do a deep dive if that's okay with you. I'm going to go deep dive on the Fibonacci today and talk about it in detail. So hit me with a 1 if you're ready for that. Make sure you got the notepad out and everything is ready to go. Okay. Because this is going to be more advanced. But be ready to go. Okay. And I'm going to do it on the 5 and I'm just going to show you guys how we do this. Okay. So, all right, I see the 1s. Hit me with the Trading Wars Army, SPY, VIP. Any of the Trading Wars Army members in here? See anyone with the green? There, I see some. Alicia, what's going on? Jonathan, brother, welcome back. Hit me with some Trading Wars Army vibes, and then we're gonna deep dive into this. Okay. All right. So, so right away here, guys, let's just hit the replay and let's talk about this together. Okay. I feel like when we do the replay, it's better for you guys so you can see it bar by bar. So first bar comes in, boom, 5-minute orb, fails. Then we have this outside bar. So we just take this outside bar. Okay. We have a nice push up, boom, 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 scaling out, making money on the outside bar. That's great. Now we have this big bar. So this big bar comes out of nowhere. Okay. Okay, let me just answer this to Francisco right away. Francisco, how do I get the Army logo? Right here, brother. So all you got to do right here, brother, is you go to the Trading Wars channel right here. Trading Wars channel right here. And all you have to do is click join. Okay. And you'll get the logo and all that. All right. So let me just put that in for you, my brother. Appreciate that. So just click on that. Okay. So the first Fibonacci leg of the day is going to be this morning push here from the low to the high. So we have it here like this. And you're going to notice that this, okay, so this pullback, it tagged the 90, so the 886 zone right around here, and it popped. Okay, so the algo was here. It made some good money, right? Just imagine if you're an algorithm, you come in here on the 886 area, you have a stop loss below the low, and then you're risking this much, and then you get a good pop. That's at least 3-1. So now this is where I want to show you guys where you have to start thinking, okay? So boom, now this bar comes. What's significant about this bar? This bar is significant because it breaks the low of the day, okay? So anytime we make a new low like this, now we have to draw the other fib, the opposing leg. So we go high to low like this, okay? Because remember, what the fib is trying to do is just trying to measure the pullback. Where's the pullback going to be? Where's the pullback going to be? Let's talk about this for a second, okay? Normally what we have here is we have a push up and we have a pullback, okay? And then what we can see from a pullback is we can continue higher or we can actually continue back lower. So this is the long Fibonacci, okay? Hit me with a 2 if you follow me right there. So this is the long Fibonacci. We have a push up like this. This is a push up. We pull back. So we pull back here to the 886. We popped a little bit. And in this case, we did this. We did this one. We didn't make a new high. We did this one. This one made a new low. You guys following me there? So hit me with a 1, 2, 3. Okay, got the 2s. Good. So now when we make a new low, now you have to understand, okay, now there's a different leg on the day. The bull is dead. The bull leg is dead because we made a new low. They weren't strong enough to make a new high. We made a new low. So now we have a new leg. So now we take this leg from this high to this low like this. Okay. And I was trading some MES contracts with Derry today. Derry is spending vacation with me and I'm just teaching him, okay, this is how you hit the MES. So I'm putting him through the hyperbolic time chamber bootcamp and he's going to start his future challenge in the new year. He's going to try to take 10K to 100K. That's his goal. So he's going to be sharing his journey. All right. So stay tuned for that. Okay. So here we go. So now we're starting to, now the new leg is here. So we start coming in now. We start coming in. Where are we looking for? Well, we're looking for basically anything above the 50 because anything below the 50 is not going to be the great risk to reward that we want. We want something above, right? So here we go. Boom. All right. So we tag the 50 there. We have a little doji. Okay. Another one, 618. So notice this, guys. So if you're doing a candlestick approach, okay, notice this. These lows are not being broken. You see this? The low is not broken. The low is the low. So there's no bear in here yet. Okay. Now we tag the 786. Look how perfect that is. So there's always two ways, right? Let me show you the SPY book. Okay. Check this out. Okay. Where are we? Okay. So here are the fibs. All right. So I explained them in here for you guys. All right. But check this out. There's always two approaches: a Fibonacci candlestick confirmation entry or a limit average in entry. So I write about that extensively in the new SPY book, and it's also in my original Fibonacci book. Okay. So one of the approaches here, guys, is you wait for the candlestick confirmation. So if you want to wait for a candlestick confirmation, what it means is only when one of these lows break, then you're going to enter the position for the fib. But if none of these lows break, you just keep moving up your order. So now you wanted to short here, no. Short here, no. Short here, okay. Let's see what the next bar does. Okay, what does the next bar do? Boom, filled. Now you're into the short. So now you waited. You see how you waited? This is called the waterfall. You're waiting for the low to break. Now this one breaks. Now you're triggered in short. Okay, See, and this is perfect at the 786. If you're doing a limit order, you have limit orders all the way up the ladder. Bam, 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 bam. Coming to you. You let it come to you. Comes to me. Okay. Comes to me. Comes to me. You dictate what you want. You say, okay, I want you to come up here and I'm going to short you with a stop loss above the swing high. And then let's see how this one played out. Boom, boom. Okay. So we, little bit of heat. Then this outside bar comes in as a second confirmation, right? And then boom, now we start rolling over. See that? There you go. So that's a leg, clean leg, right? And so you notice from here, we didn't make a new low either. So we didn't make a new low. So we still have the same Fibonacci's in play. But let me go ahead and let's extend this over so we can see it all the way on the chart. Okay. So now what happens? Okay. We tag the 618 again. Look, 618, same thing. No, none of the lows break here. This low breaks, push down. Okay. Look at that. Clean. Same. It's the same thing because look, remember, we never made a new low. Okay. So this Fibonacci is still in play. We never made a new high. We're still in this Fibonacci zone. So these fibs are acting like areas of resistance. They're basically hidden levels. You don't see them, but this is the robots are programmed on these. Now, there we go. Okay. There we go. There is that push. So you have multiple chances. Look at all of the rejections here, guys. 618, 786, 618, 618. You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rejections on the 618. So if you're playing candlestick, you have it there. It's showing you. And then what do we do? Okay, now when we make a new low, when we're breaking down this low, now we're going to cover. Now we need to cover into these targets. Okay, cover, right? And then this one, we go all the way to the 618. And then from here, we have an inside bar. So what I would be doing here, guys, is scaling out on these targets. That's a big time winner. That's a massive winner. Okay, let's say you just took the short right up here. You broke the low. You have your stop above the swing high like this, or you can have it above the high, whatever one you want to use. We pull it down here, guys. Look at that. 3 times your money. Clean. Clean money. Clean. We love it. We love it. We absolutely love it. Then from there, guys, is that a coincidence? No, this is not a coincidence. We come exactly to the 618 extension and we pop. It's not a coincidence. It's not. It's Fibonacci. It's not. There we go. And then same thing, guys, right? So now, once you have this full leg drawn, so like here's high, okay? So here's the push, the pullback, and then the extension. Now, when all of this is done, by this time, it's usually lunchtime, right? So here's 12:30. See what I said? That's usually lunchtime. Now what you want to do, and this is probably the easiest way to trade fibs for new traders, is now you want to have the complete afternoon leg. Okay, but let's just pause for a second. Hit me with a 4 for the 4 horsemen if you're following me. All right, hit me with a 4 for the 4 horsemen. And let me just show you guys. So the first book I ever wrote in my career was the Fibonacci book. And it's because it's just impressive, right? So that's all the stuff I'm talking about is here in this book. It's ready to go. The book that I'm writing now on SPY, it's going to have a section on Fibonacci, but it's not going to be as detailed as this. All right. So this is the base. All right. So now, like I said, like this is normally the easiest part for newer traders because you could just wait all day right around lunchtime, like I said. Now what you want to do is you want to take the Fibonacci from the extreme high to the extreme low. Okay. Like that. So extreme high to the extreme low. Okay. And I see a good question there. I'm going to get to you in a second. So let's keep going here. Okay. So you could see here. So because the range is so big, now the 382 and all these lighter extensions can play. They can make plays, right? So the 382, we're having those a little bit of pushing. And then now we come back to the 50. We tag the 50 there, guys. And there's the drop. See that? Come to the 50 and we have a perfect shooting star. That's a shooting star inverted hammer pattern right there, guys. Look at that in detail. Take the short below the candle. Bam. It's just strictly, oops. All right. And that was pretty much it for the day. It's strictly fibs, right? So that is the afternoon leg. And then I saw a brother with a question. Yes. And then what you can do now is once you make a new low, you can also do a sequence leg. A sequence leg is taking it from the last swing high, which would be here, and to the swing low down here. And you can see it's the same thing, right? It's just different levels. So the 50 was for this one. That's why we got great rejection. So now you stack the Fibonacci. You have a 50 on this leg and a 382 on the bigger leg. Pop, pop. And this one was a 786 pop, right? Beautiful. Clean, very clean, man. Very clean. The only problem with Fibonacci is it's a little bit harder to automate. It's a little bit harder to automate. Okay? That's my only problem with it, but I'm working on that, guys. Just give me some time. I'm working on that. I'm going to make sure that I am able to bring you guys the best trading possible. That's my purpose and my goal. All right? Okay, so hit me with a 5 if you guys are following me there. Hit me with a 5. Hit me with a 5 if you're following me there. So SPY book is going to be released on January 2nd. And as a special gift to you guys today, my friends, I appreciate you dearly. What we're going to do here is I'm going to read a passage from the orb. Okay? I'm going to read a passage from the orb today for you guys. So let me go back up. This is I spent a lot of time on this, guys. I think this will be one of my last books for intraday trading. I think so because I feel like I've covered everything. So let's read the opening range breakout together. So because I get a lot of questions about this. So let's read this together. And this is my gift to you guys for supporting me. Okay. All right. So the opening range breakout, orb for short, is a setup that involves waiting for the first bar of the day to close. So we all know that, right? We're waiting for the first bar. You got to have one bar. Okay. Whatever time frame you're on, you need one bar. This can be used on any time frame you choose. For day trading, I focus on the 3, 5, and 15-minute chart orb setup. So that's what I just showed you earlier today. I do not use this strategy every day. Instead, I look for 2 key factors before I decide to use it. So this is very important. Everyone asks me, like, when do I use the orb, when not? So this is when I use the orb or when I don't on SPY. It's right here. So if we have a clear gap up or down, if the open is outside of the previous day's high or low, we tend to see increased volatility on the day with the bulls / bears being potentially trapped. For example, if going into the close, we have a lot of selling pressure and the very next day we gap up above the previous day's high, we can potentially see trapped bears who will need to cover their shorts. This increase in volatility allows the orb method to have the price movement needed to succeed. So that's one. And then the second time that I use the orb is significant structure. So now let me read this to you guys. This part you might not know. So if the open is close to significant structure, such as the previous day's high or low, we can potentially see an increase in volatility and stop runs. For example, if a trader was using the previous day's high or low as their stop loss and we open near that level with an immediate break of it, they could potentially have to cover their position, right? Because imagine you're in a trade, you had your stop loss at the previous day's high, now we gap up and we're touching your stop loss. How are you going to feel, right? You're going to feel panicked, you're going to cover, and then that's what we try to take advantage of with the orb. So this allows for the orb to thrive with an increase in volatility. I also look for other major structures such as large candlestick wicks. Now, this is something you guys probably don't know. So if we open pressing up on large wicks, which can represent large buying and or selling pressure, the orb can be utilized to capitalize on that potential volatility. So if we are pressing up against a wick, wicks are very important because it shows pressure. So when we opening range breakout is on a big wick, we can exploit that wick and get a big pop. All right. So when the first candlestick closes on the day, we look to take the breakout of the bar. If it breaks the high of the candlestick, we look to enter a long position with shares, futures, contracts, or naked call options. If it breaks the low, same thing. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Step-by-step process. Identify if orb is applicable based on the gap up, down, and significant structure. Drill down to the 3, 5, or 15-minute chart and wait for the first candlestick to close. Execute the trade using the breakout of the opening range. And then here is my general guidelines for trade management. Maximum risk per trade should be 1 to 2% of your capital. Stop loss can either be placed on the opposing side of the entry bar or more aggressively using a Fibonacci level for a tighter stop loss. Scale out using risk multiples or using Fibonacci extensions. And I have a video there for the orb. And then here are the charts. There's a lot of them. All right, guys. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? Let me know. Hit me with a 1 if you're liking that. So that's just the orb, guys. I have so many more topics. I have lotto strategies in this book. Very powerful lotto strategies for SPY. Hit me with a 1 if you like that, guys. What do you think? So I'm still editing, reviewing. I want to make sure it's in a good spot before I release it to everybody. All right. Boom. Thank you. Thank you for the support, guys. So again, book will be ready on Sunday. So be ready and check this out. I already figured out the price. All right. So this is what we're going to do. I was thinking about, I've seen that everybody in the game has increased their prices on all of their services, right? Lots of them have increased their prices on all their services. But what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm not desperate for money. Put it that way. Okay. So I think $100 is a fair price. I really do. Because you also get 1 month for free in the SPY VIP, which is basically $50. So you're getting 1 month for free. So you're really paying like $50 in value. Okay. So I'm gonna sell the new book for $100, but anybody that uses this priority link is gonna get it for 89, $90. So you're gonna get 10% off, and you're gonna get the SPY VIP. Okay, 1 month for free. All right. So make sure you just go to the website, guys, and just fill that out. So I'm gonna have you on the priority list. I don't need to charge people $300 for something that should be accessible to the regular person. I know most people can afford $100. All right, and if you can't afford it, it's totally fine because I'm doing giveaways. So next Sunday is going to be a massive giveaway stream to celebrate the release of the book. So make sure you're there for the giveaway. So if you can't afford it, guys, no problem. Sign up for the giveaways. Support me in other ways, and you have a chance to win. All right. So there we go, guys. In terms of the stocks today, we had some decent plays. Let me just go through this quickly. AMC, nice orb, inside bar. We had a little bit of a false breakout here, right? Moderna was actually very similar to AMC. And then MU, you see this purple line here? This purple line was a key zone for us that we're looking at. So we got going a little bit later on, but we hit the short trigger and then we hit the target for MU. And then Netflix, guys, Netflix was just a false breakout everywhere. So it was a little bit difficult. Still some okay plays. It wasn't as easy as yesterday, but that's expected, guys, because remember, if the market's going to give you an easy day, don't expect the next day is going to be easy as well. They like to trap people who get overconfident and cocky and conceited in this market. The market will make you pay the price. All right. So there we go, guys. Trading Wars Army members, appreciate you. Thank you so much for your time. Let's keep this going. Let's keep the hype going, guys, and let's just get ready to celebrate on Sunday. Bring your own booze. Unfortunately, will not be able to supply any booze. Make sure that you're over 21. If you are under 21, then make sure you're drinking orange juice or apple juice. All right, but it's going to be really, 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 really good. All right, it's going to be really, 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 really good, and we're just going to celebrate. It's time for me to celebrate. I work very, very hard every single day. I work like almost 80 hours a week. This Sunday, I just want to relax with you guys and just have a good time. All right, thank you very much. Catch you tomorrow, and let's do one more thing. So for the giveaways, right? I'm also picking the top YouTube comments. So whatever you want to comment about, if you like the SPY videos, if you like fibs, whatever you can, right? Go ahead and leave a comment at the end of this video right now. And on the giveaways, just remind me, and I'm just going to go through the comments with you guys, and we're going to pick as a team. We're going to just pick some people for winners. We're just going to have fun. So make sure to leave a comment on this video, like, subscribe. You know the drill. Leave anything you want, okay? Make sure it's just trading related, and you have a chance to win a book this Sunday, okay? So thank you so much for your time. Appreciate you guys. Catch you on the other side.